Zach Shay with us, a 20-win season for the Wilkes University men's volleyball program. Talk about how proud you are of having a great record this year and playing some really good teams.
Yeah, no, it was amazing. I mean, last year we beat the school record and we got 18 wins, and then at the beginning of this year we went in with the goal of 20. And so when it was getting down to the line of it, we had 2 games left. We needed to beat either Elmira or Juniata. So when we got out that 20, it was, reaching that goal that we set at the beginning of the year was everything I wanted out of this year.
We're all a little wet behind the ears when we go from high school to college. We think we know everything, and then we're like, oh man, this is tough. What was it like for you landing at Wilkes and then kind of learning as you went? And now here you are, you're going to go away and be like, hey, you know what? I think I did something here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when I came in, it was definitely a rude awakening of how much faster everything was. And especially getting thrown in as a freshman. There were 2 freshman setters that got brought in, me and Casey Shipman, a really important part of this program, graduated last year. Really helped me build the culture on this team of, being a team that wants to come into the gym and work in the off season and work, off practice hours, because, the only way these young guys are going to catch up to the speed is they get in there and work. And if the old guys are also in there too, showing them how it's done.
Like anything else, different types of student athletes come in, might come in with 10 in a class and you leave with 4. It's just the way it is. But, let's talk about the guys you're going to finish with and the feelings of, we did something good here. We made it, up on that mountain.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. I mean, I came back, this is my 5th year, so these guys, they came in after me, and like you said, some of those guys, they weed out, they fall down, and I don't know, it's not always about the best player, it's about the player that's always showing up and keeps coming back. And, that's something my dad always says to me, so, I kind of see myself as one of those players.
Talk about your coaches. They're very passionate about the game. They might be like, hey, man, you know what? We love this game. We're going to do whatever we could. They like being at Wilkes, so it's kind of a good fit. Like, hey, they love volleyball, they love Wilkes, and they're here for you guys to try to make you, grow with the program.
Oh yeah, and it's not just with the program; it's growing volleyball too. When I first came in here, Coach Joe said to me, the one thing I teach is the love of the game, and I think that's so true with him. A lot of the coaches on the team and the women's team too, they're guiding out to youth programs in the area, becoming youth coaches. Growing the game themselves. It's really beautiful.
Let's talk about your education at Wilkes, what your major is, and what you're going to do going forward.
Yeah, so I'm a supply chain management major. Looking to finish up this summer, this coming up, and actually, ideally, I'm really looking to join the Wilkes staff. I'm going to be coming on as an intern this coming year, this coming semester with the men's team. So I'm actually really, really looking forward to that.
Good for you. Well, it's great to hear. How about your family? If you had to throw something out to them and what they've done to support you?
Shout out to my dad. Thank you, Dad, for making it to every single game this year. The ones that were reasonable. Not that you didn't make it to the 4 hours away, you didn't make it. But every single away game, waiting after the bus with Gatorades and cookies for the guys in the bus ride home, that's something I'll remember. That's something I'll definitely take with me.
Awesome to hear. Good to hear your story. All the best. Go for it.
Yeah, thank you so much.